Hey guys, welcome back to ConfermentRM YouTube Channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Getting ourselves back into another 2-minute technicals video looking at Bitcoin. And yes, George in the background does have a bone and his collar is a little loud, but that's okay. We're going to get right into this video. We are in the BTC USD shorts right now, and you can see shorts have just been kind of plummeting for a while. Looks like we just hit a target that was kind of projected, as you can see here. We can grab that move here, move it down to the apex there. You can see it's about that move down to this region here on the 3618 region on the Bitcoin shorts. You see we have a little bit more headway. It looks like we're heading back to the purple zone right here if we decide to keep pushing forward, but we'll see if that kind of comes and yields to us right now. But kind of crazy nonetheless to see it fully reject from here. I think if we were to grab a high to a low right here, let's see from here to here, you can see that's a 786, sorry, a 618 rejection there on the shorts. So you can see the shorts have been plummeting for Bitcoin for the past, as you can see, since June 30th. So all of July, so the past 10 days, we have seen quite a bit of a knockback in shorts. But let's go over here to the Bitcoin price chart. Now, we were kind of thinking that we might fall a little lower on the BTC price if we had fallen through this boxed region. You remember, I was saying if we had wound up getting a nice solid candle close below the 236 here, we would yield down here to down 29,000, even almost $29,199. But you can see that straight wicked and then flew upwards. And now we're just sitting here around the 702, got our pop back, tried hitting the top of the trend line here, and now holding above the 702. So what we're going to wind up doing now, taking this trend line, we're going to go like this, come on the side, just on the bottom like this, come across, and we're still, I think if we're going to do anything crazy, we're going to use the tops of these that were just made. We'll use these top three. So 1, 2, 3, we use this 4, comes out to around Sunday of next week, something crazy happening. But we'll zoom in a little bit further, see if anything else is kind of in the mist. Anything else that might be crazy happening here in the Bitcoin price chart. Maybe if you want to do a little more crazy and use the top of here, go across, you can even still see that would still yield out to the 23rd, 25th. So it could still be a pennant now. It could. It's obviously very hard to tell, but you could also clear this as a rising channel as well. It really depends on how you want to look at this. Perhaps we can grab that and see how that fits. Let's do that real quick. Let's grab a parallel channel and see how that works. You grab from the bottom here to the bottom here, drag upwards, and I mean it does conform. It's not as drastic as we'd like it to be, but if we were to get rid of everything else in the background here, that went away. You can see that it's reactionary in the, yeah, I guess you could say this, excluding just the top here and this some of it. You can see it kind of knocking back from the middle. I guess if you really wanted to do this, I wonder if we could grab midway points, do something more like this. I've done this before. You have the midway point here across. You can see coming down, holding the middle, flying up to the top, using the middle of the region, using the middle support here, because I might leave this for a little bit. I forget what, I learned this method from someone else once. So this is more of like a parallel channel, but with a high, so a low, a mid-low, medium, a high, higher high, and then the highest high here. And it kind of shows you like the trend-based kind of rhythm that it's going to be following. I wonder if we can use a regression. Oops, sorry about that. Totally the wrong way. I don't want to use regression right now. I'm trying to think what else we could use here that might be a little beneficial to us. Well, maybe a fib channel. That might be the better one to use. Let me see what a fib channel will do. See, this is more what I was thinking. Maybe more like this. So if we use the high here to the low there, so we can see the 786 sideways. Sitting here around that point, you can see we came up here and wicked to the 618. Or if we use the high right here, that might be it more. Let me get rid of this parallel channel real quick. We're gonna get rid of this, and we're going to grab our parallel channel here, but not our, wait, never mind, not the parallel channel, but the let's see, the fib based off of a kind of like sideways channel like this. So you'd grab the high from here, the low from here, and kind of go sideways, and you can still see that's a 786. And that 31,518 is on there for our like a breakout target. But let's see. So it is following that parallel channel-esque kind of wave. Obviously wicking out of it a few times, trying to hold it as support. So I guess I'm looking for that. I guess I'll follow this. This makes the most sense. I don't know if it does to you as well, but I guess we'll grab my trend line here, come across the top here. You can see it comes out to around the latest time will be around like the 23rd at the latest. We use the top of the channel here. Go across there, use those tops. Even then, you could use these ones like I was saying. It doesn't really matter. They come out to the same point. They come out to around that same point, around like the 23rd to the 27th, around there. So you can see that it could have a move primed and ready to go to like 32,000 by the latest of that date. It could obviously do it sooner if it were able to break through it. You can see you can do that, but it looks like the sooner it happens, the higher that I could have a possibility of getting there. Obviously, it's going to have this region first, and then this region next, as you're going to be in a huge zone here before about 35,000. So maybe the fib channel makes a little bit of sense in this regard, but I guess I'll be looking at that, guys. Otherwise, if we're going to go based off of a normal fib, we'll delete that for a moment. We'll go to a normal Fibonacci. We'll grab this, go to the bottom here. If we reject from this point, just around 30,273, and have a nice support around $30,005. So that's what I'll be looking at, guys. But just my thoughts, my process. Let's see what we got going on here for. Look at that. That's exactly kind of what we thought. It looks like we're getting that kind of wow, that's actually pretty cool. Actually getting the I'm thinking that continued on trace down there to around the 236, but looks like we might it would just make more sense if it were to kind of meander in here for a little bit more, just for the next like week or two, and then in August just explode, or towards the end of July explode. That's what it looks like. I don't know if it looks like that to you, but it follows the same kind of thoughts that we were thinking of before. I don't know. But let's see, guys. Hope you guys are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Appreciate every single one. You never remember, none of this is financial advice. Just my personal opinion, just my thoughts on Bitcoin's price action. It looks like we might be golden, Pony Boy. Have a good one, guys.